because of the word you heard, you just believed God and started building the ark? Want no rain? They had never seen rain. He was moved. He was moved by faith. And this is the great cloud of witnesses that we have. He was moved with godly fear, the Bible says. So you'll be moved with a godly type of fear to do exactly what he said do. If he says, give it all up, move to another state, bam. And I have been there. I have been there. Moved all the way across the United States to Nevada off a word. And even when I began to say, Lord, no, this can't be. He showed it to me on a map. I had stayed up all night long in our van at the time praying. You know, God, there has to be more. What do you want? Just seeking the Lord. And he showed me on a map where he wanted us to go and then confirmed it. And then we were in a house of other believers praying. And as we were praying, a man of God came through the door and he was sweating. And he just began to speak and say, you know, God told me to tell y'all, go. It is him. I was praying, he said, and God interrupted my prayer to come over here and tell y'all. And he didn't know we were there praying. I've seen wild stuff like that happen. So when it was challenged by anybody or anybody had anything to say, I wasn't moved because I had already been moved by godly fear. Hey, this thing's been confirmed when I was in private and when I was in public. This thing is God. This is God here. And he provided along the way. I look back and say, we could have did things a little bit differently, but, you know I heard him. I know I heard God. And when we got there, he spoke to a family. He spoke to some people that we were affiliated with, and provision was made. They said one of the women that were there that received us when we got to the state of Nevada said that she was in her kitchen and God spoke to her and said to be a blessing to us, to our family. We didn't know her. I don't even think we had spoken to her yet. This is what God has chosen to do in my life because of the call that's on my life. So he chose to give me an increase of the gift of faith. Okay. And I know I have other gifts, a prophetic gift, and the gift of speaking in tongues. But the gift of faith, I know especially that he has given me that.